Hey guys, welcome to episode 4 of the Atletico Madrid career mode, and we're going to start off the episode with a game against Granada here in the round of 32 of the Copa de España. We're going to play this game with the second team, and before we get into the video, to drop a like, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. And you would have seen yesterday, if you're a subscriber to the channel, that I started a Schalke career mode, which is going to be heavily focused around youth academy and taking Schalke back to the top of world football using youth academy and just young players in general. It's going to be more of a realistic save in terms of like restrictions and stuff like that, a bunch of challenges I'm going to set myself along the way. So if you're interested in that, head over to the channel or wait to the end of the video, watch this, and it's going to be linked at the end. You can click it there or go to the channel at the end of the video and it'll also be there. Let's get into this one up against Granada, hopefully get a win with the second team, and I'll also make my decision and go clear in this episode as well. And now here we go, Griezmann. The only downside to this second team is we don't have pace up front in terms of the striking position, but De La Vega has done well there. It's free to Thomas Lemar, who shoots and is saved. And Lemar on corners, let's see what he can deliver us from here. Lemar in with the lights of Morata in the box, and we've scored. And it's Antoine Griezmann, the man who's just taken France in an incredible performance. I'm recording this literally like 5 minutes after the semi-final. What a performance Griezmann had in that semi-final against Morocco. I'm upset that Morocco went out, I was kind of behind them. But France, no good team, and it's going to be France v Argentina. Let's just hope Argentina get a victory from Messi, but we'll score here to go 1-0 up. And it's a good finish for Antoine Griezmann. Questionable defending, but we'll take it. Okay, Ronaldo is on a terror player, has been booked. If he makes it to half time, I'd take him off because I could see him getting sent off in this game. Robert Sanchez, I thought he had that. I thought he was making that save. It looked like a comfortable one for him. Let's see it again here. I don't know. Let's see it from behind. Yeah, let's see how good I want to see it from. Get to see the flight of the ball. Sanchez should be saving that. De La Vega now, this is great from him. And De La Vega whips it in towards Alvaro Morata. And that's just what we want to see. Pedro De La Vega, it's a great run down from him down the left hand side. The Argentine, it's good movement from Morata in the box. It's an easy finish for him in the end. You would expect him to score there. But we're 2-1 up here, we're back in the lead. So it's great work from De La Vega to slow down the defender, then speed up again. Played across, and it's a great header from Morata. Lemar on the turn shoots, and that's a fantastic finish from Thomas Lemar. As I mentioned earlier, I don't know if it would be in the episode, but this guy could be a first team player. Obviously we have Enzo Fernandez and Rodrigo de Paul in the midfield, in the centre mid positions, so it doesn't come into the team now. Now João Felix in the cam. We have Dorrente and Carrasco down the wings. But Lemar has just been a fantastic player for me in this career mode, and it's a great finish there on the turn. And just see the confidence in this team right now. Antoine Griezmann, the trivela from Antoine Griezmann. And Antoine Griezmann's made it 4-1. It's just been a fantastic performance. The goal we conceded was unfortunate from the free kick. It's a great free kick to be honest, but Sanchez should also make the save. It's one of those where like, they score it, it's a good hit, but it should be saved. But this is a great hit from Griezmann. Keeper, could he have saved it? Probably. A better keeper, does he save this? Let's have a look here. See if he could save it. Maybe, I don't. If he gets much of a higher jump he could do, but we're 4-1 up here. And since it's only around the 32, we're going to jump to result here because we've got a button for to get through this episode. And we score one more goal, so we'll score 2 minutes later, and we'll get 5-2 victory. We're through to the next round. Okay, well, a couple of days later we had the round of 16 stage of the Copa de España up against Atletico Bilbao. You can see we've got a pretty decent team. We've got Martin Terry out from Manuel Solomon. They got Fofana, I believe is the Frenchman. They got Vencedor, a young talent. They got a decent defence. They got Ezra Collins around there. They got Simon and goal. Obviously they've got Sosa from Stuttgart at the left back. Obviously not very realistic standards considering they only sign French, or a certain area of the Basque region in Spain. We're going to play the highlights of this one with the first team, hopefully get a victory to go through to the next round of the Copa de España. It's a title that I want to win. Now they have another attack here. The reason why I'm going to keep Correa is because if you want to win the Champions League, keep Artao. We need players like him to be able to come off the bench. Players who are going to make a difference when we need them. And he will certainly be a very good player off the bench. And even when we start him, he'll have an impact. He's going to have his games. We saw at the end of last season that he's very impactful when he's in good form. We've got a chance of our in there, and Kondogbia takes an awful first touch. I didn't even touch anything there. That was just a game. That's just what the game predicted was going to happen before I even touched the controller. Enzo Fernandez, that's a better first touch. Into Joao Felix now. Joao Felix skips away from one. Joao Felix now lays it off. To Matheus Cunha. That's just great play from Joao Felix. A great one from Cunha and a great finish from the Brazilian. And that's why I'm slotting him in the first team. He's just incredible. He's really fought his way into this first team position. It was Angel Correa for the longest time, but we have a penalty here. We're going to take it with Carrasco, why not? Just, you know, he's got the best penalties, so might as well take it with Carrasco. Yannick Carrasco to make it 2-0. That's weird that we said it at the same time. It's happened a couple of times. But Carrasco scores to make it 2-0 just before half time. And looks like we're going to go to another easy victory in the Copa de España after that 5-2 victory over Granada. They have a 2-0 victory currently over Bilbao, as long as they don't get anything from this corner. Yannick Carrasco, goal scorer, gets it clear. And we have an attack here, counter attack. Got a couple of players in the centre. I'm going to cut back here and then play it into the centre here. Molina's been brought on. Yeah, Joao Felix. That's incredible from Joao Felix. Joao Felix now. Joao Felix now. Whipping it in, but Konza blocks it. And it's going to be a 2-0 victory. And it's a great, and we're through to the next round, which will be the quarter-final. It's a great victory and a great performance. Okay, so here we are, the quarter-final of the Copa de España up against Villarreal. So we're going to play the hearts of this one. Actually, Villarreal have quite a good team. We played against them already this season. They caused us a couple of issues, but we managed to beat them in the end, I believe. Or was it a draw? I can't quite remember the result, but I know it was a decent game. So we're going to get into this one up against Villarreal and hopefully get a victory to go through to the next round of the Copa de España. Okay, so first attack goes to Villarreal here down the left-hand side. Coquelin, a former Arsenal man, denied by Llorente. Now we have a free kick here in a pretty dangerous position, I would say. It's a good camera angle as well to hit this. I hate it when the camera angle is much higher up than the player, because you can't tell where you're hitting it. And we're going to take it with Yannick Carrasco. Going to put some power behind this. Yannick Carrasco, I think I might put too much power on it. Yannick Carrasco, and it's just curled wide. It's a good attempt to get Carrasco on the corner there now, so we can deliver a good corner. Gonna whip that one about there, Carrasco. It's in, and we just can't reach that header. We have a free kick here in the 36th minute. This ain't a shooting position, to be honest. We're gonna try something. Not sure what we're gonna try. We're gonna take it with we're gonna pass it with a left footer. Laporte. We're gonna pass it with him. We're gonna do this. And that is not what I wanted to do. Okay, we get a good opportunity here though. Is it onside? Yes, it's clearly onside. I believe is it Joao Felix in the centre? If it is, okay, Llorente. That was an awful touch from Llorente. I hate when that happens because I did not touch the controller there. That's just a game, just ruin, like just doing an awful first touch. Like why does, I get he isn't sprinting, but still. Why is it a better first touch there, Cunha? Should have been able to play that pass. 98th minute here for the Real on the attack. Is it going to go to penalties? If so, I hate penalties in this game because I just feel like the AI doesn't know which way you're going to dive. You know what I mean? Like you can score penalties more often than not. For the Real, I've had a man sent off here and we've got a solo run here. 102nd minute. Is Joao Felix on the ball? If it is Joao Felix, then it's a wrap. It is Joao Felix. Joao Felix to sweat it. The unselfishness, the arrogance, whatever you want to call it. And Matheus Cunha scores. It was very dangerous to do that. It could have gone awfully wrong for me. When Joao Felix took that last touch before passing it, I thought Rudy was going to make the save. I thought Rudy was going to deny us, but the game's not over. 114th minute here. We have a corner to make it 2-0. This might be the last Last chance of the game. It's in towards the centre, and it's a goal scored by Jose Maria Jimenez, our captain. Things you'd love to see. Jose Maria Jimenez. It's 2-0. That red card clearly made a difference in the game. And Jimenez got a rare goal for himself from the corner. And there we go, 2-0 victory over Villarreal, and we're through to the semi-final, I believe. We're going to take a risk and we're going to sim the semi-finals of the Copa de España. As you can see, Kier, a Danish youth academy player we have, he's been loaned out to Burnley this whole career mode. We have to bring him back because Suanchi's been out for 2 months. He's going to be out for a while, so we're bringing back Kier, giving him a chance in the team. In his debut here, it's up against Cadiz, and he scores a goal to get us a 2-goal lead. Let's to see that from him. We're going to quit sim this game up against Valencia here, as we are 20 points clear of them in the league. They're currently down in 9th, we're obviously 1st, and so we can beat them in this game. And we pick up a 2-2 draw. We'll take it. Carrasco got sent off though, Hermoso and Felix score, but Castillejo and Duro scores a goal on the Tarasco point for them. Go for this game up against Roy Sociedad. They're down in 12th, but we're not going to take any risk against them as we've got our Champions League game after this. We're going to have to rest our first team. We can see 2 first-team players are going to start in terms of Correa and John Black, just to not take too many risks in this game up against Sociedad, or a team that can cause us issues. We'll pick up a 1-1 draw with Sawol scoring for them, for us, and Cho scoring for them. Go for this game up against RB Leipzig here. We're going to play the first leg of this and hopefully get a good enough lead so we can play the highlights sort of sim the second leg. I see RB Leipzig have a very good team. That's from Kunku, Timo Werner, that might be Papo Gomez, the experienced Argentine in their camp position. They've also signed Jadon Sancho from Man United. He's made his return to German football playing for Leipzig. Obviously we got knocked out in this stage last year by Bayern Munich, so we'll look to get past another German team here. Well, we'll actually get past them this time. Hopefully we don't get history repeating itself and get knocked out by a German side. Let's get into the game. Hopefully we RB Leipzig go through to the next. Well, let's win the game and get a good lead going into the second leg. Acuna. Again, why is everyone playing these passes where like they're just not? And we're 1-0 down. Why didn't I just sim this game or play the highlights? Why didn't I do that? Why don't I make it as less stressful as possible for me? Again, like why can't you play a simple pass there? And John Black should have made that save. Or Carrasco, João Felix hits it and it's into the back of the net. It's a great finish from João Felix. I forgot to learn the celebrations. I completely forgot about that. I was going to learn, a bunch of celebrations to do with João Felix and other players. Well, Felix, it's a great play here. You might not have seen a free kick that we won, but we won a free kick. I probably would have put it in actually. Won that free kick, played it down, and João Felix is a fantastic finish from him. João Felix is incredible. I mean, it's a foul, but João Felix has done absolutely brilliant there. It's just too good. It's why I decided to make it like the ultimatum where we have to win this competition or win the domestic double to keep him for season 3. But if we win this competition this season, I don't think we do a season 3. I think we move on. It's great. It's just incredible. I want to use him again at some point in a career mode down the line. Guarantee you will see me use João Felix in another career mode because it's just too good not to. Okay, it's going to force a break and play.
It's going to be an Atletico throw-in.
Which we can try get back into the action straight away here. João Felix. Oh, it's just incredible. João Felix, score that please. It's just like it's just too fun, it's just too fun to use them. So yeah, watch this. Stops the ball, sets up the defender, flip-flap inside, runs inside. That's a great finish. That's an incredible goal from João Felix, and we're 2 goals up here, and we've got a 3-1 lead. So I think okay. That's poor for me, but great challenge from Laporte and Werner. Now Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo now in. Dani Olmo. He needs an option. Dani Olmo whips it in. João Felix has got 4 goals. It's just too good. It's too good. It's great work from Dani Olmo. It's a great cross, and it's a very good finish from João Felix as well. And Werner, I hate when that happens because there's nothing I can do about that one. Nkunku into Sancho, he scores, and it's 4-2. And it's one of those where you can't do anything about it because the game decides they're going to score, but it's 4-2. Sancho scores for Leipzig. But that's just cool play. This is just a world-class football. Enzo Fernandez, saved by Galashi. Cunha on the shot though. And that's a 4-2 victory in the first leg. You'd love to see it. A fantastic performance. And we could have got more. Okay, we got a game of help against I believe bottom place side of Gofford. It might be bottom place, so towards the bottom half of the table anyway. So hopefully we can get a victory with the second team here. And okay, we're just gonna submit. If we get a victory, it's just going to be a bit of a 5-day injury. And we pick up a 1-0 victory with Morata getting the only goal of the game. Okay, we've got the second leg up against Cadiz. So we've got a 2-goal lead, so we're going to sim this one with the second team again. Hopefully get a win. I believe we should do anyway. We get a 3-1 victory with Morata not scoring a hat-trick, but he scored twice and Lamar also gets a goal. I'd love to see it. Here we got a game here we're going to use the first team in it. We're up against Cadiz, and that's because we've been picked up we picked up a lot of draws as we get a draw. I thought using the first team against Cadiz would get us a victory, but we'll get another draw. And the Sims right now are just either convincing wins or just draws. As Carrasco and Cunha gets a point in this game. We're going to take a risk and sim this game up against 5th place Sevilla. We are 14 points clear of them, but we are only, I believe, 3 points clear of Real Madrid in 2nd place. And we're going to sim this game up against a very good Sevilla team. As I said, Rafael and Declan Rice, and we pick up a 3-1 victory with Joao Felix and DePaul getting the goals, as you see it. And because of our 4-2 lead, we're going to sim this one. We're just going to sim this one with this team currently. I was going to rotate the team a little bit. We're going to sim this against them due to our 2-goal lead. Obviously we're 1-4-2. And it ends up being a 2-goal win with Kondogbia and Cunha getting goals. We're going to play the hardest this one up against Villarreal, so we're in 4th place and they're only a few points behind us. We haven't picked up that many points in the league. We've just been picking up 1 point and then like a 3-point here and there. We're going to hopefully get a win against Villarreal, and this might be the final game of the episode. We've got a game against Bilbao in a week or two. I think I might play as well in this episode. And next episode is an action-packed one. We've got a bunch of games, very big games as well. We've got the Champions League in that. We've got Real Madrid in LaLiga as well. Let's get into this one up against Villarreal. And if it is the final game of the episode, then obviously you guys will know, and I will know by the point after this game. Obviously we already beat Villarreal in this episode in the Copa de España. And we will have the cup final of that in the next episode, and we will see who we're going to face in that one. I currently don't know. But Marcos Llorente here, it's great work from him. Llorente now to the edge of the box. Joao Felix, Trevella attempts. Joao Felix saved by Rulli. That would have been a very good goal for him. Obviously the man who scored 4 goals against Leipzig in the Champions League. It's just unreal. Obviously we went from Messi in the Messi being one of our main players in the Juventus scrummer, but Joao Felix, it's just absolutely incredible. Like, there's players you can dribble with the ball in this game are just so fun to use. Like the likes of Messi, your Neymar, your Vinicius Juniors, your Joao Felixes. It's just so fun to use, and we have another chance there. Up against Villarreal, we're just running wild here. Can Mateus Cunha continue that run there? It's over to Mateus Cunha. It's an easy tap in for him. And it's 2-0 here. Now we have a corner here. No, it's a corner for them actually, 53rd minute. I thought it was a corner for us, considering it's the centre of the pitch, but we've switched sides due to it being second half. So we can get this one clear here. Corner whipped in. And that's Shana Black's every day of the week. And can we make it 3-0 here? It's a solo run here. Mateus Cunha, I believe. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. It was Enzo Fernandez finding his way up from centre mid. Enzo Fernandez denied by his countryman though. It's unfortunate for him. But I think we've found, like, if we do a season 3, Enzo Fernandez plays CDM, I think Molina now, another Argentine onto the pitch. You know, quite a few Argentine players. Enzo Fernandez now. Dispossessed. And Villarreal have a solo run here late on in the game, 76th minute, sorry, or 77th, whatever you want to read it as. And Iago Aspas, if he had pace, you know, it's a goal for them, but he doesn't have pace anymore, Iago Aspas. Anyone else have probably scored here, but Iago Aspas doesn't have the pace to break away from Jimenez. It was easy defending in the end for us. Now Enzo Fernandez, I believe he's playing centre forward right now. Dani Olmo on the pitch, so Joao Felix has been taken off. Wonder where he was. And Dani Olmo from range, it's just over the bar. And that could be the, yes, there we go, 2-0 victory. To get a great victory, great performance, but could have been more. We're going to play the Hearts. I just want to convince Bilbao to end our episode. And as you can see, Kia's going to get his game. I'm going to see what he's made of in this game. I'm also going to start De La Vega down the left hand side. I'm going to start Correa up front in this one. So get into this game up against Atletico Bilbao. If we get a victory to end our episode. Guess first attack goes to Bilbao here, 20 minutes in. And so we can get a win in this game. Obviously we are still undefeated in the league, which is absolutely incredible. But Nico Serrano plays it through to Fofana, and Jordan Black makes a save. But a penalty, oh, I hate penalties, man. Gotta try and save the penalty with Jordan Black. Here we make the save, he goes right, and he scores. And they have a corner here. No, we have a counter attack. Wait, where's the ball? Okay, there it is. Okay, that was weird because I thought it was the second half then. And they had a corner, but here we go. Joao Felix, can you just burst away from the defender? Yes, you can. Joao Felix, just hit that. Joao Felix to hit that. Second attempt. And we can't get to a third attempt. Okay, second half, we have a free kick here. Can kind of feel the difference in the team with Correa up front. Like, it's a negative difference as well. It's not a good difference. Enzo Fernandez, Joao Felix, De La Vega. Oh, I hate when that happens, man. And now Bilbao have an attack. Like it's just a very boring game right now. There's nothing happened. You know what I mean? Like there's no goals, no like close. Bilbao have scored. Oh yeah, the penalty. What am I about? Bilbao have scored. Completely like blurred that from my memory. Okay, can you put in the challenge there? That'd be nice. Yeah, that's the end of that attack. That's okay. This should be a goal. If it ain't a goal, then Joao Felix is questionable about from you. Joao Felix against Unai Simon. He shoots and he scores. Okay, get the ball. Okay, we don't get a second attack. It's a 1-1 draw against Bilbao. We'll take it. Because at the end of the episode here, as you can see, we're only 1 point clear of Barcelona in second place, and that's because we picked up 12 draws this season, and it's just rather annoying we keep getting draws. As you can see, there no game against Bilbao. We just saw we're not going to waffle for a long time at the end of this episode like I usually do. Even though I think sometimes when I feel like I don't, I do. But game against Copa de España. In the Copa de España, we've got a El Clásico final up against Real Madrid in the next episode. We also will face Real Madrid in the league. And in the Champions League, which is going to start our episode off next, in the next episode obviously, we have a very big quarter-final up against Manchester United. I can see Sevilla v Bayern Munich, Man City v Real Madrid, PSG v Chelsea. Some very big teams. Obviously Sevilla, the smallest team out of a lot in there, you got to say. The underdogs in this section. Obviously we could have saw Joao Felix to United in this career mode, so it would have been a return for him. But in the end it's actually going to be Joao Felix up against United, just to see what he can do. But yeah, it's going to be an episode here. And one thing I want to check actually is if I go to, is it office? Is it office? Player stats. Yeah, I want to check the player stats in the league. Where's the LaLiga? I hate how this menu takes so long to go through. Okay, so Joao Felix is third in the top scorer shot, but he's 18 goals in 14 games, the best return out of anyone up there in terms of like goals per game. Only better by Lautaro Martinez and Calvert-Lewin. But yeah, it's going to be an episode here, so don't forget to drop a like on the video, turn on notifications, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.